Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura, and today I'm doing a Fauxbonichi flip through. I ended my last video on October 5th, so I'm going to start with October 5th. I put my rubber band around my book to October 5th, and I'm going to start there. So we're going to open up to October 5th. You already saw this one, so we're going to continue on. On October 6th, I did some basketball playing with my kids, so I drew a basketball, and it says, it's not about having time, it's about making time. And again, all my bottom is all my count my blessings, and I put things that I'm blessed for on the bottom. The next page is October 7th. I got keys for the kids, and I put a little quote in the middle. Life is like a piano. The white keys represent happiness and the black shows sadness. But as you go through life's journey, remember that the black keys also make music. So I thought that was pretty cool. And on the 8th, I did another quote. Life is short. Break the rules. Forgive quickly. Kiss slowly. Love truly, laugh uncontrollably, and never regret anything that makes you smile. And on the 9th, I did some watercoloring. I got that new stamp and I colored it in, and life is grand. And we had some rain some rain here, and we had a thunderstorm, so I did some lightning there. On the 10th, we did something about trick-or-treating. Maybe I bought some things, so I got that there. And on the 11th, we saw the movie Martian, and I really liked the movie more than the book. And on the 12th, I wrote something about Columbus Day. And on the 13th, I drew Snoopy. And things I love to do. There was some days that I didn't know what to write about, so I did some journaling and looking up on Pinterest for some ideas. So this one was things I love to do, and I did 13 things because it was on the 13th of October. On the 14th, when all else fails, take a nap. So I had a rough day on the 14th. And on the 15th, I love it when, and I wrote some things about things that I love. And on the 16th, 5 things I want to know. And then on the 17th, activities that make me lose track of time. This Facebook, email, and Fauxbonichi. Number 18th is Remember Halloween. I wrote about my favorite Halloweens. And on the 19th, I was feeling a little blah. I had some allergy problems that day, so I did that. And on the 20th, when I was a kid, ABCs, I always wanted to be a teacher, so I journaled about that. And on the 21st, top 5 authors. I did a top 5 Wednesday, and I figured that would be cool to put in my book, so I did that. And on the 22nd, I journaled about things that I'm afraid of, and there's my bat. As you all know, I am afraid of bats from Wallflower. And on the 23rd, I did some shopping. So there you go. I started using at-home ShopRite service, and it saves time. It costs 10% of my money, but it also saves me time, so time is priceless. And on the 24th, we got our costumes for Halloween. And on the 25th, Naomi drew me a picture of Snoopy, so I stuck it in there. And I started doing some coloring, and here's my coloring with coloring pencils. So that's that, and I cut that out. And on the 27th, I used that stamp again. I stamped it, and I did some watercoloring. And I did some cute quotes here. Abiliophobia. It means the fear of running out of reading material, which is definitely me. No matter how much money I have, no matter how many times I can't afford something, The moment I'm standing in front of a bookshelf, I find the money for one book or maybe three. So that was a cool quote I put in there. And on the 28th, it was raining, so some days are better, some days are worse. Look for the blessing instead of the curse. Be positive, stay strong, and get enough rest. You can't do it all, but you can do your best. So that was a quote I took off of Pinterest. And on the 29th, I did some coloring with coloring crayons again. I think I used markers this time. Sometimes you have to just let it go and see what happens. And I went on a job interview that day, so I have to wait 2 weeks for my results. Stop focusing on how stressed you are and remember how blessed you are. So that's the quote I put in there. On the 30th, I dressed up as Snow White for school, for the parade. And on the 31st, I went to Halloween, and I was at my sister's house. We had a sleepover, so that's that there. And I colored this really big S in with new markers and crayons. Sorry. Markers and crayons. And this is S. I put S in here because S is for my last name. So I colored this out on Halloween. And then that is it. And this is my November calendar. And I have not done today's. This is November 1st. And I haven't done November 1st yet. But here it is. So I did do all the months all the way up to the 30th. So they were all done ready to be filled out, but I haven't done anything yet. So I just wanted to do an update. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in another video.